What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Gonna be continuing on the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay from where we left off. I'm just about to enter the Defense Against the Dark Arts class and attend class basically. So yeah, let's see what we got going on here. I activated this Flute Flame network here. All right, here we go. Defense Against the Dark Arts, baby.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She old as hell.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, cool. Gonna learn the Levioso. It's Levioso! I thought it was Leviosa. You know what I mean? Okay.
Levioso.
Oh, we're doing it with the feather too. Classic. Classic.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Okay. Take that, mother.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Take that, son.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I was about to say, the flooring is the same. Oh.
This should be easy. Lucky.
Oh, it's easy,
Nothing
right?
lucky
Yeah.
about it.
Nothing at all, little Malfoy. I forgot to do Bottega.
The
No!
view. You're good. Potato. Potato. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Anyway, I was about to say the flooring is just like the pattern from,
Levioso. Rather good at this, aren't you? I know.
I
Let's
knocked
just
them
say
off
I'm a
the
quick
damn
learner.
thing.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Hating ass bull.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for me.
She quoted Ollivander. Yeah, she quoted Ollivander from the Sorcerer's Stone movie when he told Harry Potter, "We can expect great things from you." But anyway, yeah, that's what I was about to say earlier. The pattern on the flooring is the same exact phases of the moon pattern, or I don't know, graphic or whatever, that you saw on basically this in the Chamber of Secrets movie as well. So I don't want to talk to Sebastian's hating ass right now, so I'm gonna just casually showing off my little Harry Potter cup thing. I'm gonna talk to the other guys, see what's going on with these.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Alright, they're boring. Oh look, it's my guy. What was his name? Emirate? I don't know, I forgot his name.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Is she throwing shade at me, Doug?
If you know the right spells,
Everett.
it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Period. Alright, let's see what we got. Just exploring, basically. Gotta be level 2 to go into to sneak into the dang teacher's room. But alright. Seeing like what's around and stuff.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Yeah, he didn't really seem that strong to me.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Alright, so far, alright, maybe I got this wrong a little bit wrong just because he's in Slytherin, but so far he's not a prat like Draco. But I'm not gonna get too comfortable with this guy, you feel me? He's all, you know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of keep him arm's length types, you know? So I'm gonna just say that I never done none of that before. But really, I'm from the ends, innit? I'm from the ends. I know how to rock with a wand. Like, no one can mess with me with a wand, but I can't let him know that. Because if he tries me, then I'm gonna have to hit him with the, you know what I mean?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
What's he playing at? Exclusive unsanctioned dueling organization. Sounds sus, cuz. What are you trying to do, son?
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
What's this guy doing, man? Is he trying to catch me slipping? He trying to get me caught up on some bull? I don't know. But I don't like it. I don't like him. Alright, I'm gonna go to Charms class now and see what's popping in Charms. Maybe we can find a gal in class and put the charms on her. If you know what I mean. Fancy a little bit of tea. Fancy a little bit of tea, innit?
Get away from me! Let us keep our heads about this.
What in the hell? Is that Crookshanks? Is that Crookshanks?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I tried a new reversal hex on that small hub above. Found it rather boring, although not bad.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion.
Is that Peeves? It's
The
Peeves!
magic was Albert Boot.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil
What
Flack.
the heck? I did not expect
It's
him
a
to look
bold
like that.
attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Peeves is a menace. Alright, here we go. Charms class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Well, Accio. I know Accio, blood.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh yeah, I'm learning Accio, bruh. I'm learning Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This guy's very energetic.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
What's he got me doing, man? What is this?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it will fall. Yes? Very good. Don't lose your composure.
Okay, all right. I think I got it now.
That's it.
Ooh. All right, 30. Okay. I'm 30 for 30. I'm 30 for 30. All right. Let's go.
Excellent control there. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, competing now.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, sweet.
Let us see this.
Oh, okay.
Very
okay,
good.
Nat, you starting out strong, isn't it? All right.
Accio.
Well, guess what? No!
Happens to the best of us.
All right. All right, I need a 50. On the board, let's go.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Alright, Nat, come on.
That is how
man.
it's done.
Alright, well, I lost this challenge, but
Nicely done.
Alright. Bet. I lost. Good game, Natty. Good game.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Are you going
Enough
first, Nat?
chatter. Focus now. You will
Okay.
need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Nat. Okay. That was a good round, Nat. Alright, I'm gonna go for the goal. I'm gonna go for 50. Well, we gotta see right now. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, okay? It was bad. Oh, yo, Nat's good with it, though. Nat's good with it. Yes. She got the 50s. Flipping hell. All right. All right.
I really feel this much. But try not to remember this. You are doing quite well.
Stay focused.
Watch this.
Phew. Nat, man, why you doing this to me, bruh? Alright, well.
Very good.
She smoked me, bro. She smoked me. Yeah, frat.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Run it back, bro. Run
Class
it back.
is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Let me see. How big is... Oh, you know what? Let's see. What does Ouagadougou look like? What does it look like?
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
I guess I'll ask it. I mean, I'm sure it's like, how would it be any different, right?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Oh, swear. No, magic is not weaker. If you don't gotta use a wand, it's stronger. The fuck?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Yeah.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
I got a new friend, guys. Guys, I've got a new friend. It's lit out here.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Shout out Ouagadougou, man. I need to go I need to go visit that. I need to go visit all the schools in the Wizarding world, for real, and like, you know, be the most knowledgeable person up in this bitch.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Lit, man. Lit. I rock with Charms, dude. Charms was lit. It was really nice. What's up with Shadi over here?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Jeez, man, I can't get into any dang room. Where are we going now, Blood? Alright, side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as okay and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Sweet. Professor Weasley went to see me in a classroom which is off the Transfiguration Courtyard located between the Library Annex and the Astronomy Wing. Hopefully she has word on replacing my lost supplies. Okay, I'm going over here.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Miss Weasley, I'm not ratting on nobody, bruh. No, bruh. No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What's a spellcraft? I've never heard of that before.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Okay, this is I don't know. I mean, I want to go with Natty, but like Sebastian, I'm gonna go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students, and she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh yes, Rookwood. That was the name that what's his name? That was the name that Karkaroff said in the Goblet of Fire when he was like exposing the Death Eaters. He said Rookwood to what was the dude's name? Barty Crouch Sr. Alright, anyway, speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Okay, lit. So this is the Transfigurations classroom, though. Nice. Very nice indeed. Corduroy robe. Man. Cool. Alright, off I go. Look, another cat. So many cats around here. Nah, but real talk, I need new garms, man. My garms, they nice, but I need fresh Johns. Come on, bro.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
My interest in
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Imagine I said, nah, they're mine now, son.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
right, Professor Ronan.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
No, they were not.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alrighty. Reparo it is. The mending charm. Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
You got it, sir.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Revelio.
I wonder if I, like, blast it. Nope. Okay. Alright, so the next part of the main quest, going to Hogsmeade with Natty, who I chose as opposed to Sebastian. So Professor Weasley has arranged for me to visit the nearby village of Hogsmeade and replace my lost supplies. I should be able to navigate to the different shops using my map. Natty will keep me company along the way. Meet Natty near the entrance to Hogwarts. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop right here. Another video for the next part of the gameplay is going to be coming very soon. So please like, subscribe, hit the notification button down below if you're interested in watching the next part and being notified. So yeah, thanks. See you guys soon. All right.